Skull and Andy are in the building. Hi guys.
Hi.
Mko salama?
Leo naona show uko 2 for 2.
So wale walitoka
yes.
wanaitwa wapendwa muziki.
Yes.
Wameshare love story, mmesikia?
Yes.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful. And what is your point?
My question, hawa wanaitwa wapendwa muziki.
Yes.
Hii duo mnaona tuite aje?
Wapendwa fitness.
Okay, hiyo inaweza work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tuna confirm
okay.
on live TV that sisi ni wapendwa fitness.
Yes, we all have a common goal, which is fitness. All of us.
All of us hadi mimi.
Yeah. Kila mtu amekalia hii couch. We have a common goal, fitness.
Today we are chilling, today we are talking. We've been working out for the last couple of weeks. And today we are talking about, fitness na vitu zingine zinafanyikanga ama misconceptions zinakuja na fitness.
Yes. So thank you for having us.
Karibuni sana.
As wapendwa. So we've been working out.
Yes.
And if guys have been following what we've been doing, tume stretch, tumefanya crossfit, tumefanya upper body, and last week we did cardio. Hit. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, the previous week was cardio, then this time we did hit.
Yes.
But one thing that we can all agree is that we need to have the theory part of fitness.
That is true.
Yeah, because unaweza kuwa you're jumping, you're moving, you're doing the workouts, and you've started. So now the conversation is not starting, because sometimes, especially beginning of the year, it's how do I get started? I'm stuck, I feel meh and whatnot. Now the conversation now turns to or moves to how do I keep the consistency? What are the challenges that come with that?
Yeah.
And that is what we are here to talk about.
Okay.
And I'll start us off with, for me, you've already started. What type of training are you taking on?
What am I supposed to be taking? Si nimeingia tu gym.
Umeingia gym. Sawa. So umeingia.
Alafu nikaingia nikapata Andy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You also have to understand, and the type of training now inaenda hand in hand na body types, which I'll let Andy talk about the body types, right?
Okay.
Because kuna body types zinapenda more of cardio, zingine zinapenda more of strength training, na kuna zingine zinapenda more of HIIT or CrossFit or a mixture of both.
What?
Yes, that's why you get a trainer.
What?
Yeah.
Mimi hawajawahi niambia.
So I'll give you an example with me.
Okay.
Me, I'm an endomorph.
Okay.
I don't look like I'm an endomorph, but if you're keen,
Tuanze tu endomorph.
Endomorph ni nani? Sawa. So
hii kwa topic ya Andy.
Oh, si tuko wapendwa, so nikiongea si ameongea. What's going on here? Okay, Andy mpendwa. All right.
Andy nimerealize tu jaongea the whole time, so niko hapa hivi, I'm fighting for you.
Well.
Okay.
So you want me to talk about the body types?
Yes, talk about the body types.
Okay, we have 3 different body types.
Yes, we do.
So we have the ectomorphs,
Yes.
we have the mesomorphs,
Yes.
and we have the endomorphs. So the guys who are ectomorphs are normally very lean. You've seen very lean guys. And sometimes the challenge is that they are deluded to think that they do not need to work out.
Okay.
So they feel like, mi niko poa. I'm slim, I'm lean, and I do not need working out. It's delusional. All of us needs to work out. So that's not true.
Okay.
The second type is the mesomorphs, where I fall. Yes, where I fall.
It's fine. It's fine.
What is mesomorph? Kwa sababu nakani kama ni internal joke tena.
Yes, no. So mesomorphs
Yeah.
are guys who are lean. So for us, we can easily gain fat, but again, we can easily lose fat.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's easier for us to become lean. Then the last type is the endomorphs. Endomorphs have to lose fat for them to get lean.
Okay.
So in most cases, you'll find their frame is a little bit wider, and you can visibly even see that they have a lot of fat on them.
Yeah.
But if for them to become mesomorphs, so for them to look like mesomorphs, they have to lose the fat first.
So what we are saying is hapa endomorph. Mesomorph. Wewe ni nini?
Mimi ni endo. So
endo gani hii?
No. Here's the thing. And Nipo mentioned that because if I'm an endo and you're an endo,
yes,
someone will be like, "Mko endos." What endoing is going on here? Thing is, through working out, I can change my body.
Yes.
Okay.
To sort of look like a meso.
Okay.
Yeah, because you see, there's so many characteristics. It's wide shoulders, the hips, the storing of the fat. But when it comes to fat loss, for me, I struggle with losing fat. And I gain fat. Haraka sana. Nikikula venye ukula hii, it's like 5 meals a day. And I move less. mafuta haraka haraka, so I'll grow bigger, right?
Okay.
The skinny ones, which he talked about, the ectomorph, ushaikuwa na wale mabeshte, they eat anything and everything, and they don't gain.
Yes.
And that's what he was saying. They think they don't need to work out because ni wakonde, but we've seen cases where they end up accumulating a lot of cholesterol and whatnot, and they're very weak at the gym. So it's ni kazi ya trainer, or even you if you're training yourself, to know where you fall and to know the type of training that suits you. It doesn't mean that you cannot train with other techniques. It just means that that is what will work out for you.
Okay. Okay. So what works out for the different body types?
Right.
Is there a direct answer to that?
Now, you see, when we talk about what works out for the different body types, that's the theory part. But unaweza pata an ecto, the skinny one, who wants to just remain skinny. So pia hapo tutasema it depends on the client, right?
Okay.
But let's talk about the theory or how it should be approached, right? I'm an endo. I operate well with a lot of cardio and heat.
Okay.
Yes, ndio nichome hiyo mafuta. I operate well a lot, but I do a lot of strength training because that's where my goal is, right? But as an endo, you do a lot of cardio and a lot of heat to help you burn the fat, to keep your heart rate up and whatnot. Weka endo kando.
Okay.
Our skinny guys, akifanya more cardio, what is going to happen? They are losing something they don't have.
Yes.
Right? So because the
I
metabolism...
got confused for a while. I was like, what are they doing?
the two skinny ones.
Yeah.
So you rarely put them on cardio, but they still need cardio because we talked about all the what are they called, Andy? The components, let's just call them components of training: strength, cardio, hypertrophy, and whatnot. They still need cardio, but you minimize their cardio because they're already skinny.
So you give them strength.
Thank you. You give them strength training because hawananga nguvu.
Okay.
Now, lean guys like Andy or the mesomorphs, them they do both. They do both. They have their strength and they also their cardio that works for them. Thing is with them, they do strength, they bulk up. And they get leaner. It's very easy for him to put on muscle. He's the best body type. Because ako hapa border. He can gain, he can lose.
Okay.
Skinny is very hard to gain. That's an ectomorph. Very hard to gain. Right? So at the gym, they're called the hard gainers. Endo, Mimi, at the gym.
Hard to lose.
Yes, hard to lose. So if I don't move more, I still retain my fat amount. So that is one of the things that inaweza kuwa inakuchallenge. You started training, sawa, you're on the right progress, you warm up, you train, but you're not losing because maybe you're an endo like me, and I lift heavy weights like Andy. What happens to me? Yes, I get the strength aspect of training, but I grow bigger.
Oh.
I bulk up.
Okay.
Because what is happening? I have fat and I'm building on muscle.
I am not burning the fat.
Thank you. So what is happening?
I'm a good student.
Yes, you are. I'm growing bigger. Unafaa unilipe for that session.
That's the very first challenge that we get in without without knowing what I need for my different body type. Okay. So what's another challenge?
So the second challenge actually is just a rider to what we've just talked about, and it's goals.
Okay.
So by goals, I mean that there are people who go to the gym or people who set themselves up for fitness, but they set goals that are not realistic.
Okay.
Yes. So when it comes to goals, we have only one simple rule. Your goals have to be smart. Now, by smart, I mean they have to be simple, they have to be measurable, they have to be achievable, they have to be realistic, and they have to be timely.
Okay.
So by simple, I mean that, well, it's good to dream big.
Yeah.
But you know, there are things in the gym that you cannot just step into there and think that you're going to look like that guy who is buffed up. If you sit down with some of the people you'll see in the gym who really would motivate you, would realize that they have spent years and years and years in the gym. And they spend a lot of time outside the gym still working on their fitness, you know?
Yeah.
Because we say at the gym we only take like 30%, then 70% is outside. Now it depends with your lifestyle, what you eat, what you drink, the kind of life that you lead. Is this do you have a sedentary lifestyle or you keep moving around? So that 70% also counts. It counts a lot actually. So when you go to the gym or when you're starting out in fitness, you need to set goals, but those goals have to be simple. They should be goals that you know, if you have someone who is assisting you, you set milestones that you know that we can be able to do this, and when you achieve them, you know, it also motivates you.
Yes.
That let's say, for instance, you say, the whole of this month I just want to lose 0.5 kilograms. See, it's not really hard.
It's not really hard, and it's not a lot. It doesn't. It doesn't look like a lot to chew.
Exactly.
So just like anytime, see 0.5.
Yeah, just 0.5.
So you don't feel the pressure.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So when you achieve it, it naturally is going to motivate you and say, now next month I'm going to set a goal for say 1 kg. The next month 1.5. As you proceed, as you progress.
Okay.
So because we call it progressive overload, I mean, just the same way we overload in terms of the weight, your goals also have to come in that way. I mean, you start with the simpler goals, you achieve them, then you move on to the next and the next and the next.
Okay.
Measurable, I mean, you need to set goals that even if you're measuring by just, visual, like you look at yourself in the mirror sometimes, and in most cases when we get a new client, we are going to take photos of the before, and then after a given period of time, we're going to take other photos of after, because you can as well simply, without even using a tape measure, you can see, so they have to be measurable. Those goals have to be achievable. So don't set goals that you can't achieve. I mean, that's self-explanatory. And then the goals have to be realistic. Okay. I know it's okay. You would go to the gym and you see guys lifting 100 kgs, and you feel, why not? I mean, I can do this.
Do it.
Yeah. You'll go to the gym. You're a guy, and you see ladies lifting way heavier than you could even lift.
Yeah.
And someone gives you an empty bar, and you're saying, but I mean, come on. If ladies can lift, we
are being realistic.
Be very realistic.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And then they have to be timely.
Okay.
So you need to have a timeline through which you want to achieve your goals.
Absolutely.
Don't just set them to infinity. So the reason why most people struggle at the gym or with their fitness journey is because they have set goals, but those goals are just set,
ziko tu.
They are just there.
Nikiwai achieve.
Yeah, if I can.
Nikiwai kosa, niko tu, sasa nimeiandika, walisema tuandike.
Yes.
So, but you don't.
You have to be very specific in that you are telling yourself, these goals I want to achieve them, maybe saying in 1 month I need to achieve this, in 3 months I need to achieve this.
So there's the big goal, and then there's the small little goals that will keep you moving. Mimi niko na challenge yangu pia.
Okay.
See, well, not personal, but I've seen people who go to the gym. They've been going to the gym for the longest time.
Yes.
But they don't look like Andy. Walifika tu mahali, haishuki, haiongezeki, anaendanga tu namuuliza kwani ziko wapi abs? So mbona bado kuna love handles?
So actually it's funny because it's like you're reading my mind.
Okay.
I wanted to ride on that point and talk of that.
Okay, cool.
That's when you hit a plateau.
Yes,
plateau at the gym.
I think that's the word I was looking for this whole time.
I got you. So nini nafanya unakuwa na plateau?
Yes.
Lack of keeping track. Your point too amesema.
Okay.
How are you going? He's talking about measuring, realistic goals, small goals. So you have to keep track, all right? You have to be able to know, kwa hii mwezi, if I was doing, say, push-ups, all right? I was doing the intermediate push-ups. I could only do 2. There's no way next month I'm still doing 2.
Yeah.
It either means my training is bad or I've hit a plateau. Siongezei nguvu. You should be keeping track and knowing maybe after every 2 to 3 weeks I'll increase the push-up by 1, even if it's by half. Again, realistic, all right? And that's when, again, he's talking about progressive overload. It could be progressive overload with your own body weight or with chuma, all right?
Yes.
Or other weight training. You don't just go into the gym and you start lifting 50 kilos. You start from even the bar that is just 15 kgs or 20 if it's the Olympic bar, and then you progress. But you have to be, again, intentional with your workout. Okay. Don't just go to the gym because people go to the gym. Don't just use YouTube channels because people are there. So you have to keep track. Last month I could skip 500 skips, so I have to challenge myself this month. Even if it's on a monthly basis, ni sawa. Even if it's on a weekly basis, it's sawa. I could only do 5 squats. Come on, next week let's add 5 and 1 more. Evo. You keep going, and trust me, it's that is the only way you'll ensure you don't get to hit a plateau. A plateau is that point where venye tu umesema, you're neither gaining, you're neither losing, uko tu mi uenda tu gym. All right? And for you to be able to overcome that, you have to be keeping track, you have to be doing progressive overload, and sometimes you progress so much, the body is like, okay, tumefika pahali tumezoea. So what do? You change your routine.
Okay.
So you can either change the volume of the workout, you can either change the intensity, you can even change the time of the day that you work out, all right? And you can change the type of workouts. Like Andy, maybe he's doing strength. If you keep early, because for them it's not, I don't know, for him it's not really about the kilo, maybe it's the inches.
Yeah.
Maybe he's, what's the size of your bicep?
17
centimeters.
inches.
So maybe his bicep, this is the bicep, is 17 inches. Maybe he wants in the next 3 months iko imefika 18 and a half. Na hagrow, and he's been doing strength training. So he's hit a plateau, and there's nothing wrong with that. So what do? We change that. We maybe take away the strength, and we let him eat and bulk up.
Yeah.
Or we take away his intensity and we maintain the workload. Or, okay, these are technical terms for the trainer. Or we take away the workload. Workload being, maybe he works his biceps, he has 6 workouts for the bicep, and then for every 6 he does 3 sets. So workload yote. So he takes away 3 of the workouts, abakisha intensity being the 3 sets and how heavy he goes. Okay. So you have to keep changing your program, and for you to be able to change that program, it means you're conscious about what you do and you keep track.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have a question here. Please send in your questions, 111 That is our SMS line. Shilingi moja 2. Hello, Mikali. I think I'm endo. How do I lose fat belly? Which are the best exercises for that? I think we've handled this before, but please.
Yeah, so I think we've talked about that before, and this is what we said. There's nothing like sport training.
So sport training, you could train for just one part of the body.
Hey, you attended in that class.
I was in that class. Very awake.
Yeah, so unfortunately, while many people just want to go to the gym and say, I just want to lose belly fat.
Yes.
It's not possible for you to just lose fat at the belly, around the belly alone. By the time you're seeing belly fat, fat is all over. Even if you look in the mirror, you can see you have chubby cheeks and stuff like that. That's all fat.
That is true.
So a combination of weights and cardio can always accelerate fat loss.
Okay. What are the exercises for gaining weight? I'm an ectomorph. I have been 52 kgs for 5 years.
First of all, really nice of him or her to know that they are an ectomorph. That's the first stage. They need weight training, and weight training for them comes with eating.
Yes.
These are the people we put on 5 meals, 4 to 6 meals, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 4 to 6 meals. Because this is what happens with ectomorphs, or rather the skinny people. They metabolize fast.
Yeah.
Sana. You'll eat with them fries and chicken. In the next 2 hours, ugali tena na maini. And that's okay.
And you umekula nini kabla uingie studio?
Honestly, like in the morning when I wake up, I do my smoothie. I target about 1,000 calories for that one smoothie. That person who is an ecto, wakule nyama.
Protein.
Yeah.
They need a lot of protein.
Yeah, to grow the
Honestly,
muscles.
they just need protein because muscle is just a combination of protein and water.
Okay.
Let them take a lot of protein. They can limit the amount of carbs that they are taking, but they up the amount of protein that they're having.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full circle, mimi ni mkonde but kitambi. Na hiyo question yake imeishia hapo. So
listen, kitambi is just
so yeye anasema hana fatu kwingine.
Unajua kitambi ni nini? Kitambi ni kunionyesha tu umekuwa ukikula vibaya.
Yeah.
That's the thing with kitambi. Kitambi has nothing to do with anything. Kitambi is just telling me you've been having an excess, regardless of your body type.
Okay.
Because even the mesomorphs, they can have an excess. So ukikula in excess, itaenda either kwa kitambi, kwa cheeks or somewhere. So kitambi, please check on your diet and move more.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, Mikaliwa. I'm 90 kgs at 23 years. I'm an endomorph too. Over the past years, I've been trying to lose weight, but the fat nimewaifika ni 82.5 kgs, and boom, back again to 90. I really need to shed off these kgs to around 70, but how? I'm lost. I need to know the best exercises I am supposed to perform ili ni lose.
So as we have said, I mean, the first question is, what is that person doing currently? How does their, fitness program look like? Because they definitely need a fitness program. They need a program.
Yes.
It's not just about checking in the gym and doing anything. And he or she is very particular because they say they have lost before.
So they've done it.
They know very well that it's achievable.
Okay.
So it's something that she can achieve, but they need to, just the same way I've said, do a lot of weighted cardio. So by weighted cardio we mean combine some cardio and combine some weights and cardio.
Okay.
Mwikali, can I add?
Yeah.
I think also we shouldn't put so much pressure on ourselves. He or she is 23 years old, sindio? Maybe accumulate your weight kutoka
atoke high school.
High school.
Yeah.
So roughly let's give it 6 years. So maybe I'll try to lose hiyo, it can take 6 months. So don't stop. If it took you 6 years to get to where you are, please give it even maybe the same amount of time. I'm not saying that's the time, but I'm just saying don't put so much pressure on you in 3 months. That's what he was talking about, the realistic goals.
Be
in
very
3
realistic.
months, in 6 months, at most 6.5 months, unataka kilo iko imeenda. No, be very realistic and very patient with yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
Time is up, and yani mimi napenda sana every time when you guys come onto the show, and today is just one of those amazing, beautiful days. Na kwa sababu mimi napenda hawa say.
Yeah.
Itabidi Simba. Where is Simba? Simba, are you here? Oh, Simba is here. Happy birthday, Andy.
Oh. Thank you so much.
Watakukula 5-7 meals a day.
Oh, really?
This is meal number 2.
And it has a lot of fruits on top.
Yes, it has a lot of fruits. We were
They
careful.
thought about it. You guys thought about it.
We
Thank
did.
you so much.
Yeah.
Happy
Mikali.
birthday, Andy.
Asante sana.
Sijui tukuimbie.
Yeah, you should.
Mimi nikiimba studio itafungwa.
Wacha tusiimbe leo.
So, he
But
should just say
happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Andy.
Shukran sana.
Sko, uko sure hiyo message yako imeisha hivyo?
Si hiyo ingine tutaongea baadaye.
We love you and we wish you all the very best. May your new age be blessed.
Thank you.
With great
Thank you.
wealth,
This is
great
amazing.
health.
Shukran.
Yeah? Na tutaona next to the tutakata hii keki after show.
Yes.
But thank you so much, guys. There's so many questions, but our time is really up. So I think we'll have another session to just
problem.
answer,
Yeah.
exclusively answer questions.
Yeah.
For now, we have to eat cake.
Yes. I love you guys. I do. And I can't wait to do this all over again with you tomorrow. Asanteni sana, 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 sana. Have a great day. Adios.
Sasa walete visu.